As the world as we know it starts to kind of clamp down, schools are shutting down, movements are going to become more and more restricted, a drastic decline in human interaction throughout these next couple months. Many of us are going to be finding ourselves in some sort of depression, and obviously this depends on each person. But finding ways to occupy our time and keep our minds active is going to become a harder task to accomplish as we continue to stay as disciplined as we can to prevent the further spread of this new coronavirus. But keep in mind that this is actually the perfect time to hone in on some of the things we've been wanting to pick up on as hobbies and possibly side hustles. Things like coming up with a new clothing line and maybe starting the process to market it, studying for certifications like Davinci Resolve actually has a program that you can enroll into, and after a couple weeks you can actually become a Davinci Resolve certified editor, practicing a new language, maybe even finally getting around to that book that you've always wanted to read but you've just never really made the time for. I don't read books, man. But you get my point. My point is there's so many things that you have access to now because you have more time. Maybe you're not working so much at your job right now, or unfortunately, maybe you got laid off or something like that. I hope that didn't happen to you. But there's so many things that like you can pick up on that you've wanted to do that you've never had the time to do. Planting a garden, learning a new dish to cook, maybe even picking up that old camera that you bought 3 years ago because you thought you wanted to get into portrait photography, and now you have the time to do it. So now you have all the time in the world to sit, watch YouTube videos, learn lighting, learn composition, learning how to shoot in manual mode, and just a wide array of other things that you can actually do now because you have the time. Currently residing on the island of Guam, where unfortunately we've just sustained our first official coronavirus fatality. So really quick, I'd just like to offer up a moment of silence for this individual and her family. Mic's not even plugged in. Hold on. I already started recording. I don't know if reset it. Anyways, I don't know if this mic is working, but they building these towers back here, and they're coming along pretty far, man. Hopefully we get a good view at what it looks like from a different perspective. The last time I was up here, these towers, I think they only had like one built at the time. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been over here, man. These towers are coming along pretty dope. On the other side of these towers is like a pretty dope ass cliff. Everyone knows this cliff's called the Oka Point Towers. It's a pretty dope cliff, man. Yeah, this whole situation too has got me on some. This whole situation with with the quarantine and being locked down and all that stuff too, it's got me thinking overall about the direction of the YouTube channel and the fact that pretty much everything you see out there about like how to grow a YouTube channel or how to get more subs and all that stuff and how to get a larger following is like you have to curate your content into and niche down into just one specific thing and pretty much just go as deep as you can into that one. Mosquitoes out here, man. I ain't been out in a while. Niching down basically into one topic. So like for me, it would be music videos. That's kind of where I primarily live at. That's kind of the space that I live in terms of filmmaking. And I don't know, man, just lately I've been having a desire to kind of like film other things and do more documentary style filmmaking. And so I'm thinking more along the lines of, instead of going nuanced, just be me, just be 100% me. No matter what I feel like filming, go ahead and film it, publish it. I mean, at the end of the day, you're either going to watch it or you're going to not watch it. So it's whatever at that point. But check this out, man. This is a pretty cool view right here. Hopefully I could get to the hospital from here because I want to get some aerial B-roll shots for a segment that I'm running for a news outlet pretty dope. Pretty sick out here, man. If you guys ever been to like Hawaii or anything like that, pretty similar to like a Hawaii type of scenic vibe out here. And like always when you look at waves, or when you look at like these waves right here crashing down, that looks nowhere near cool in person. Like me looking down at it right now, on camera, it doesn't look the same, man, at all. See, now I've got all the footage that I want, but and I even got another battery, so I can go for another flight. But what I've learned from flying drones, and it's not like I'm a professional drone flyer or anything like that, but the thing that I've learned is once you feel you've got the shot, just go ahead and claim that victory, man. I'm telling you, claim that victory. Because every time I went on like an extra flight because I felt like I needed to get just one more shot, I've always had an accident with the drone, whether it decides to go off and do its own thing, or like I crash it, or yeah, man, if you feel like you got the shot, just go ahead and bounce, man. You've got it. You're good. You win. You won. Like I said, I just wanted to take the time out to talk to you guys about kind of the direction that I plan on going with this YouTube channel, and the reason why I'm deciding to put other content besides music video, either editing or directing content on the YouTube channel. And it's kind of a two-parted reason behind it. I just want to be more myself, as well as maybe not niching down so much all the time. I'm still going to be focused on the music video stuff, but I do want to incorporate some stuff that really has to do with just developing yourself as a filmmaker. And really whatever it is you're into, whether it's cooking or whether it's starting a new t-shirt clothing brand line, or whether it's photography or videography or cinematography, whatever the case may be, it still takes that element of being able to get your thoughts together, to be able to align certain things up in your life, to be able to take certain opportunities. So really, even if you're not a filmmaker, I think that you could benefit from content like this, because you're watching another creator or another artist struggle, not necessarily struggle in the sense like I'm in dire straits or like I'm about to be homeless or nothing like that, but just really just pushing the envelope on how much I can create. And kind of like what I was alluding to earlier about the whole quarantine thing and everyone being stuck at home. Man, this is just the perfect time for you to get out and maybe take some pictures of some areas around your house, because there's just a multitude of things that you can do while you're at the house. You can, try to get back in shape. You can do some push-ups, sit-ups, jump rope in the house. You can do a few laps around your neighborhood. That's most definitely probably safe, as long as you don't run into anyone and start conversing with people while you're out and about. But yeah, man, you could be another business owner like myself, or, just running a freelance company. Maybe you don't have a website yet. This will be the perfect time for you guys to go out, start a website. Gives you all the time in the world to start curating it, get all the copy straight on it, make sure that when people land on your landing page, it looks appealing. And so all that stuff right now, you just have all the time in the world to go out and lock down all this stuff. Really, it's just coming up with ways to populate your mind with things that you enjoy doing. And so I just kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit for today in today's video. Anyway, so until then, I hope to see you guys in one of my other videos.
Go dummy, go beast on 'em. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on 'em. I OD.